Hello everyone, Drew Wilson of Your Era Gamer here. Today I got yet another episode of Things I Did in Minecraft. Now, in the previous episode I showcased what I found in the desert, which was a massive geode and mineshaft area. So I also mentioned that there is a SkyTrain system going this way, and this is going to the ocean. So let's check this out. And as I was building this, I started finding all sorts of weird, structures over here. I don't know how normal this is, but I also found out that I could place glass blocks, so I basically made a sunroof in the process. So there's all these, floating islands, and not just talking floating in the ocean, but floating randomly in the sky. I don't know how normal that is. But yeah, there's just a few of these around. There's another one there. There's a few. And it just keeps populating for some reason. And yeah, it took a bit to get to the ocean here, but I did eventually find it and created this. I also found a city over here, or at least a little village, so I created a service access to get to that easily, so I could just hop out if I wanted to, but it's just a regular village, nothing too big to be concerned about here. And I ran into this large mountain, and I kind of went back and forth. Do I have a bunch of extra golden tracks, powered rail, and keep going up and down the other side, or do I dig underneath it? And I went ahead and dug underneath it. And yes, I do know how slopes work. So yeah, you can sort of see more of these weird floating islands, floating structures. I missed one structure, but that's okay. So yeah, I just kept going. There's a whole bunch of taiga stuff over, not taiga, mangrove stuff. But anyway, yeah, it looks like the landscape of a Worms Armageddon battlefield by the end of the battle. I don't know what's going on with all this. There was just a lot of it, and I don't understand. I made a little service access to get to this little area here if I wanted to. There's not much there, it's just a small cave system. But the real goal here was to get to the ocean, and I ultimately was successful. Huge ocean area. Really enjoying it, and the best part was that there's a lot of sand here as well, so I created a furnace, a crafting table, put a bed here because that was a long journey, and yeah, I was able to access all that. And there's another shot of all those floating islands in the sky. And one of the things I ended up discovering was these little structures here. I grabbed some blue terracotta, I guess it's called, from these things. I thought maybe they'll be useful. There was also some treasure chests that I looted in those little things there. And of course, for those of you who were noticing it in the distance, yes, I also found a shipwreck. I found one chest in there. It had potatoes, carrots, and a little bit of wheat. I think it was some coal as well. But yeah, it may not sound like much, but I was able to greatly expand my crops. And yes, enemies do spawn here. I tried to secure at least a little bit of the outer area by putting a whole bunch of these in place. These torches, so that I would at least be a little more secure. And yeah, this is the ocean biome that I was able to find. And I was able to expand to my SkyTrain system, but as you can tell, there is also more SkyTrain. A whole lot more. Do I have a problem at all? Is this normal for a player to just kind of build all these things? I really don't know. I just know that thanks to the mountain that I've been mining, I was able to get all this cobblestone. So, I mean, I still had the access to it. And then, of course, there's a lot of glass as well that I was able to throw on there thanks to the beach over there. And I just kept going to see what was over here, and I quickly found that there's this sort of jungle biome. And I was able to find all sorts of jungle stuff related in here, like trees, and interestingly enough, cocoa. And there was even some bamboo sticks that I'm only just now noticing. That'll get explained in a future episode. But yeah, there was a bunch of stuff over here, and I thought, score? So I created a bed, I put a few basic necessities, and I started harvesting a whole bunch of trees. There's a whole lot of nothing here because I harvested so much, but yeah, I just kept finding stuff. And over here, I believe it was, I even found clay. I forget exactly where it was. I think it was over here. Yeah, this is where I found some clay and went straight to like stone as well. But yeah, I just found a whole bunch of stuff, and I thought I heard a tweet of some sort. Maybe it's nothing. And one of the things I found in this biome were dogs. I don't know if I'll be able to see any. There you go. Doggy. And a cow. Hey. Come to say hi. Hi, doggy. I don't have any bones for you, I'm afraid. But yeah, that is everything I was able to find over here, and it was quite the interesting find. I don't know how useful this is going to be in the grand scheme of things, but I thought, you know what? It's better to have access than not have access. So that's how I created all this. And is that a shipwreck over there? I found one already. Is that a second one? I don't know what these are going to be for. I already harvested a few. There's a dolphin. And an octopus over there. Yeah, I think that's a shipwreck over there. Huh. Alright. I'm very curious. Let's head over there. I don't know what that symbol is. Did I get help from I got help from a dolphin just now. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a shipwreck, all right. Do I have an axe? I don't. Oh, I do. I do have an axe. What's in here? Just want to make sure I have a way back out. All right. Aha. Uh-oh. I went out. Okay. So it's around here somewhere. Suspicious stew, leather boots, feather walking. I want out here. Let me out. Okay. Well, that's gonna get looted in a minute here, but yeah, I guess that I'm still finding stuff. Honestly, I didn't know it was gonna be here, but yeah, I guess I found a second shipwreck on top of it all. So yeah, that was everything I was able to find on this area. Thinking next episode, there's some stuff I did discover later on. I think it was it was another massive cave system I found in one of my stops. So I think I'll showcase that next. Come to think of it, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely like and subscribe if you want. So I guess that is all for now, and until next time, what is your era?